Hello, Flosstube, I'm Terri.
And I'm Jamie.
And we're Cornhusker State Stitchers.
Today is Saturday, February 22nd, 2025. And this is Flosstube number 101.
Welcome.
Hello.
We have finally gotten out of the deep freeze here. It has been in, I think yesterday was a record of negative 35.
A wind chill or regular temperature?
Regular temperature.
Really?
Yeah. Big time.
Okay.
This sucks.
This is what happens when you watch the weather. I don't.
Yeah.
I just watch the weather outside.
Actually, I think it hit negative 35 a little bit west of here. I think we were negative 20 something.
That would be, okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, it was cold.
It's been cold.
Once it gets 0 and below, it just doesn't matter. It's just cold.
And today is in the 40s, so we went from negative 20 to the 40s. So a 60-degree swing.
Yeah.
And now you're shorter.
So we're all going to get... No, we're not. No, I'm not. You're leaning.
Yes, we are all going to get sick now, is really what it comes down to.
We can't get sick because we're going to market.
I know. Yes,
When is that? 2 weeks?
Yes.
Just less than 2 weeks because we'll leave here on Thursday.
On Thursday, yeah. And we'll talk more about that later.
Yeah.
What have we been doing for the last 2 weeks?
We did a pop-up shop for Heartland.
Heartland did its first pop-up shop.
Yes.
It was very nerve-wracking.
And it, basically blizzard.
It did,
yep.
Yeah. For a month. So we had the pop-up shop last weekend on Saturday, and we had it at Nebraska Quilt Company, and they were so gracious to us. We greatly appreciate that. And then they got 5 inches of snow that morning.
There was a swath, and Fremont got the most of it.
Yep.
Right where we were going.
Yep.
Now, mind you, we have not had snow in Nebraska all year.
Right.
That was like the second time this year it snowed because we were on a deficit. So
Yes.
So the pop-up shop, we got good practice.
We did have customers. So
when it first opened, we were actually really busy, so that was great. But then it just kind of died off, and nobody wanted to mess with the weather. And I don't blame them. It was nasty. It was cold. It was snowy, but
it was pretty sketchy on the way home.
Yeah.
It was windy.
Yeah.
Windy.
The wind was causing ice in the road, and it was trying to blow us off the road. There was a camper, a couple of cars in front of us that actually broke loose a little bit. Accidents and so on and so forth. That's not why you're here.
But we went from that to 40-degree weather.
I do want to mention that we are planning another pop-up shop, so stay tuned to shop updates and we'll go over that.
Yes.
Unless you want to talk about it now.
No.
Okay.
So just stay tuned.
Okay.
And then I would say my biggest news is only today. So we are now fostering another dog.
I wanted to meet the dog.
You still can. You chose not to come over.
You chose to not invite me because I told you I was going to go with you to meet the dog because I want the dog, but my husband won't let me have the dog.
And I'm pretty sure I said, hey, we're on our way home. You should come over.
Well, that was after you already met him. Yeah. You didn't want to let me fall in love with him. You just wanted to keep him.
Anyway, Jim and I are very adamant that we have to be a 2-dog household, so he's working very hard to find a foster, but we did want to meet him. He's a 1-year-old German Shepherd. I'm sure you guys know by now, but I love German Shepherds. They're fantastic.
They're the best.
They are. And we're definitely trying to get Mom into wanting him. He's so sweet.
Oh, I want him.
His name's Vaquero. Well, I don't know if he'll keep that name. I have no idea, but yeah.
If there's anybody in the local area that wants to adopt a German Shepherd,
let us know.
Yeah, got a good one.
Yes.
Okay, my husband is having shoulder surgery this week, so I'm looking forward to that. Yay. You know, men, when they get sick or have surgeries, they're going to be a bear.
Yeah, and he's resting his shoulder right now while he's
on a trip. Loading airplanes.
Luckily, he took people to help him, though.
Yeah.
I would have scolded him severely if he had not.
He's still bidding trips.
He really?
He thinks he's going to go on trips with his shoulder after surgery.
Does he not believe Jim?
No, he doesn't.
He'll
said,
learn.
I'll take people with me and I'll let them do the work and I'll stand there and tell them how to do it. And he's like, you won't do that.
No.
There's no way he's going to not do the work.
No. So.
Anyway, you're not here for that either.
What that comes down to is Mom's going to have quite the problem dealing with Dad for a time.
Yes.
And then we're going to go to market right after that. So
I may need a babysitter.
Right. But anything else? Let's do questions. Okay, so I'm just pulling up my phone here. I had them preloaded, but my luck is they'll be gone. Did it work? No, it kind of worked. Okay. So the first question we have, and because of YouTube, I can't completely see the name, so I have to make it up. It's C.A. Peterson. I love your color choices on Bless Our Home, both the floss and the fabric.
Thank you.
Any plans on kitting it up?
You know, I've been talking about it. I've gotten, since I showed it, a few people that have asked for it to be kitted. I can't do anything until after market, but yeah, I'd like to get it up. The fabric that I used was...
I know it's a hand-dyed.
Silky. 18 count Silky by someone. I probably can't get that same fabric, but I can get something similar. So let me know, you guys, how many people are interested, and then I'll really look into kitting it up for you.
Yeah. And then Susan asked, she said, do you want my pre-orders now, or do you want to wait until market?
Where's that one at?
What do you mean? It's right here.
Oh, I can't see it.
Why are you trying?
I thought she said the pop-up shop.
She did, but I rephrased her question to be more prominent.
Now, please get your pre-orders in now. We've already had a few designers that have cut off the pre-orders. We've tried to get them in. We've ordered extra of things, but yeah, please get your pre-orders in now.
And again, we'll talk more about that in the shop update. Diane had asked, what fabric and count did you use for your 12-monthly minis?
I used the 28 count Ivory by Swigart.
Yes.
I think I answered you in the comments and said witch elk, but it's not witch elk, it's Swigart.
Yes, yes.
Because I'm not a fan of witch elk. I've said that before.
Yes. I don't know your first name. Where can I pick up Stand Tall Sunflower Stitch?
We're actually getting it in the shop. Did it come in?
It's on a truck on its way.
Okay. We should have it next week in the shop.
Yes.
And you'll see that because I finished it.
Yeah. Lori asked, did you say where did you find the circles for the little Quaker patterns?
Lisa found those.
These little guys.
Do you know where she found them?
I know she found them on a website, and I know she told us where she found them, and I don't remember.
It's on my phone. My phone's being used for video.
Yes.
So.
But she
did I answer it in there?
Yes, you said a friend of ours found them. We'll ask her.
And I asked her, and I got an answer, and it's on my phone.
Yes. So
maybe Jamie will pop that.
That doesn't really answer your question, but we did find them online. Joy asked, this may be a weird question. It's not, I promise. Do you prefer if I order from the website as opposed to Etsy? Are there higher charges on Etsy versus your website?
There are higher fees on Etsy than the website. Either one that works best for you is fine with us, but yeah, it costs us a little bit more to sell on Etsy than it does the website.
Yep. Those are our questions.
Alrighty. I did want to mention that we got a Valentine's Day card from Janata.
Thanks, Janata.
Thank you. We do appreciate that. It is always such a pleasure for me to see when friends, how do I want to word this? You guys have become old friends.
Yeah.
And when we just keep saying your name and you send us stuff, and it's just like, aw, thank you. I miss you. And I've never met you, but thank you.
That's okay.
Yeah.
And that being said, we do want to thank, we did get a Ko-Fi. So we do want to thank Lori for that Ko-Fi. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Lori.
We use that money that has been donated for any shipping, for giveaways, things like that for the channel. And if you are interested, we do have a link in the description box. No obligation, though.
Yes. Okay. Let's talk about this quilt again real quick.
Okay.
That's behind us.
Let's do. Because we finally have a quilt behind us again, and I know you guys have seen it.
You've seen it several times.
But there's a reason.
But this is our Daisy Days quilt, and this is our current block of the month, which we are in month 9.
Yes.
Month 9 is going out.
Yep.
Probably next week of 10 months. We've had a lot of interest in this club, and we've decided to go ahead and open it up again for registrations. So if you guys are interested in doing a block of the month on the Daisy Days quilt, it's in our Etsy page and website.
Yep. and I'll put a link in the description box too, so it's nice and easy to find.
That's good.
Mom mentioned this, but we'll go through it again. It is a 10-month block of the month. We plan on starting it, if there's interest, we plan on starting it between April 15th and May 1st. We have a lot going on on the 1st of every month, so if we can scooch that forward a little bit, that is our current plan. 10 months, talked about that.
And we'll cover it more in shop updates. We're kind of we're not following our own boundaries. We're out of line.
What I heard Mom say is hush. We will talk about that later. Okay.
I have a square top today. I don't know what's going on, but it's driving me nuts.
Is this helping? Should we talk about some stitching?
Why are we here? We're here for stitching.
We're here for
Let's
stitching.
do stitching.
Okay.
All right.
Let's start.
So we had this plan. Yeah. You had this plan, didn't you?
Yeah.
That we were going to do kits for a Valentine's Day stitch. Mm-hmm. And like everything else, we try hard to get things happening, and the time goes away and we don't get it done.
Well, so the first one we tried doing a different pattern, but the pattern came from Canada during the time they were having their postal strike.
Yeah, so we could never get the pattern, which put us behind schedule. So we scrambled to find a different pattern with the colors that we had already bought for the kit. Our friend Sarah stitched this for us because we were running out of time. And this is, help me here.
It is Lovable Petites by Little House Needleworks. She did it on 28 count laurel green fabric with 4 different floss colors.
And we do still have the stuff to kit it up, so our plan is to still kit it up. I don't know. You guys let us know if you'd still be interested in having a kit of a Valentine's Day, a love thing. Yeah. This late in the year.
This late in the year?
It's the end of February. Post the season.
Post the season. Okay. Yes. So
it's going to be one of those days.
We just want to say thank you, Sarah, for doing this.
Thank you.
Greatly appreciate that.
And if not this year, we'll do it next year.
Yeah.
And I plan to do a kit that's got enough, because if you know these petites, there's 4 little charts in each one. So I plan to kit it with enough fabric and trims and stuff to do all 4.
Yes. This is less than 3 inches square.
And again, we're talking shop. Why don't you do how many do you have?
3.
Okay, I'll do mine.
It was not a stitchy time for me. I did not get much done. I've been working like crazy.
I feel like I didn't either, but I think I might have.
I think you did.
So we drew projects last time, and I drew Summer Sweets Pen Keep by Scattered Seed Samplers. And if you remember, this is my one project that I was doing on 56 count Cafe au lait. Mm-hmm. When I started this a year ago, I had to put on strong readers, and by strong, mine were 3.0, and I could see it fine, had no problems. This time, I think my eyes have gotten a little bit worse. Speaking of which, if you can see, this one's a little bit swollen today. Something's going on, I don't know what.
Maybe it's because your finger's in your eye.
Could be. Could be because your finger was in my eye earlier. I digress. So I had to pull out the 3.0 readers, and then I had to use a magnifying glass, so just to see it. But it's still fun.
And it's cute.
So I got 181 stitches in. And I had a couple of different strings hanging, flosses. So I finished the floss that was up here, because I came up this way and then I had a floss hanging. So I just did this. And then I had one hanging out of the strawberry, so I finished up a little bit of the strawberry. And then I put the key in. So I got 181 stitches in that one.
They're cute. It's all so tiny.
It is.
So tiny.
Cute. And that's Summer Sweets Pen Keep by Scattered Seed Sampler.
It's going to be an adorable pen keep. Go ahead.
It's your turn.
Oh, okay. I can do that. I worked on, this is Plum Straight Samplers, Ghoul Tidings. I'm doing this one on 32 count. I think I finally figured it out. It's Stars Hollow Blend by R&R.
Oh. Is that the same one I did mine on?
Yes.
Then I think that is what it is.
I really like R&R fabric a lot. So I get quite a bit. My phone is on Do Not Disturb. Why is it ringing? Anyway, I got quite a bit done. This is the called for color here, but I'm going to go ahead and pull all that out and actually change colors. I'm going to make it a green.
And it looks so different on screen because it looks more green on screen than it does in person.
Yeah, it really shows up on screen.
Yeah.
In person, it's like, is there a stitch? Oh, yeah, I guess there's a stitching there.
Very dull.
Yeah. But I had a lot of fun with that one, and I got, not as much as you would think, 235 stitches on that one. That's okay.
Life happened.
Yes. You started.
I've been all over the place. I can't decide what I want to do.
That's okay.
So I started Primrose Cottage's spring wishes. I wanted to do all of the little wishes. So I changed the purple.
No.
And then with that change came another change, and then another change, and another change.
No.
No, I've changed all the colors. Not 100% sure I like it, but I'm going to go with it for now. The blue I thought was more blue until I started putting it in, and it's more turquoise than blue.
I still think it looks really pretty.
But I was following my DMC chart, and if you guys use those DMC charts, it has the floss in color families.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Hues, what do you call them?
I'm not exactly sure,
Yeah.
but...
So it tells you if you follow down the row, which color, like purple, which color blue goes best with that color purple.
Mm-hmm.
So that's how I chose this blue.
And they go really well together.
And they do go well together. The orange is a little too bright, but I'm just going to go with it because I wanted brighter carrots than the dull ones.
Nobody wants a dull carrot.
Nobody wants a dull carrot. I'm just going to go with it. This is what I got. That's where I'm at. That's all I'm going to say about that one.
Okay.
All the colors have changed.
That's all you have to say about that one there.
That's all I got to say about that one.
I pulled this one out for just a brief... I meant to work on it a lot more, but you know how that goes. Mystic Stitch. This is Home of the Brave. This is a paper pattern of mine, not in Pattern Keeper. So it definitely was slower going.
Can you get it in Pattern Keeper?
I cannot. I've tried, and this was back during the pandemic, and she was going out of business, and she didn't answer any of my emails.
Oh, okay.
It started in the lower right-hand corner. I got 129 stitches done, so just a little bit more right up here. And technically a little bit more here, because now I have some parked threads. I filled in. I don't have any bare spots. So these 5 blocks are completely done.
Yay. That's nice.
That's exciting, yeah.
On my spring wishes, I just found my card here. I did that on 32 count chickpea by Color and Cotton. I forgot to mention that. And I did get 353 stitches on that one. And then another of my patterns that was drawn, was Egg Collector by Teresa Kogut. That was not drawn. I chose that one.
Yes.
2 weeks, 3 weeks was a long time ago.
Mom had an entire conversation with herself yesterday.
Asked and answered. Thank you very much. And it was an intelligent answer, might I add.
I think that actually happened a few times last night, didn't it?
I think so.
Hey, what about this? Oh, I think this happened. Oh, no, this is why we did that, isn't it? That's really what happened.
And Jamie's just laughing at me, and I'm having a conversation, and I'm having a good time, and she's
great.
just laughing.
It was great.
Okay.
Did you start out? Did you get that part done?
I did. I don't know where my card is. I don't know how many stitches I got done, but I think it was like 800 and some. So I got this bird done, and I got a little piece of the skirt done. I started right there because it was easiest for me to just count over from that point.
Sure. I would have done the same thing.
Yeah. I like this. This is Teresa Kogut, Egg Collector.
I love those big skirts and places that show off variegated floss so much.
Yeah. And of course, I did change my colors on that. So this is Tennessee Red Clay.
Okay.
And this is 20 count Vintage Country Mocha, 1 floss over 1 square.
Then the last piece I worked on, this is actually the one I got the most work done on. This is February Year in the Hoop, charted by Small Town Needleworks.
You got it right.
I know. I had to convince myself of what it was.
I heard you stutter.
Yep. And I'm doing it all called for.
So
14 count black Ada, called for DMC. Yeah, and I made some good progress. I got 585 stitches on this one. So grand total over the 2-week period, I think is what it's been. 1, 2, 3 weeks. I got 949 stitches.
Yay. You know, I don't regret my choice in fabric, but I really like it on that black.
I do too, it pops.
And there's a reason they did that.
Yes.
I am going to show you guys some of the patterns that I've done already before because it goes with this one. So I did Robin on an Egg by Bent Creek, and I don't have a chart. I just have, it's not going to do me any good to hold it up anywhere.
It's a freebie.
It's actually a free pattern by Bent Creek called Robin on an Egg. I did this on 32 count vintage country mocha. It's a small little guy. I changed all the colors. Go figure.
And this is not one you did previously. This is new work.
That's a new work. Okay, so
Handshaking
what I
apparently.
did on this one, I didn't like the color of the robin. It didn't look realistic to me. So I started Googling robins and looking at pictures of robins, and I was holding floss up to the screen trying to match up the closest I could to the robin colors, and I think it did really good.
Mm-hmm.
Then the outside border was charted with a darker brown, or a brown, and I really didn't like that either because I wanted it to represent more spring. Since the bird itself was dark, I wanted to get more of a spring color in there, so I put kind of a spring green grass in there. The egg was already blue and white. I just chose a different blue and white.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
So started and finished this guy.
Yeah.
And
I did not write it down. How many stitches were in there? I don't know. So since I'm showing that one, I'm going to show some of the other ones I did. So I think I completed the series now. This is Cardinal on an Egg. My favorite. Chick on an Egg. And did I say what? Yeah, that was 32 count vintage country milk on that first one. Some of these fabrics are all different. Eagle on an Egg. And these two are on Raw Natural.
oh, we're not going to have enough space.
Owl on an Egg.
What do I need to do? Oh, look at him.
I know, aren't they cute? These are all Bent Creek patterns.
Oh, this is awesome.
And Turkey on an Egg.
We'll show him up close because this is fun but unproductive. There's the turkey.
And there's the owl. These are just adorable.
And the chick.
And I think I've gotten each one of these patterns done in just like 2 days. The eagle.
The cardinal.
And the robin.
So the owl and the robin are free charts. And we do have those available if you are interested in purchasing any of the On the Egg series that we do have. We'll throw that chart in there.
We'll give them to you with the purchase of any Bent Creek pattern.
Oh.
You just have to write notes to the seller that you want the free Bent Creek on an Egg charts.
Perfect. I like it.
Okay. So that was a fun little series that I finished up.
I like that. I'm glad you did.
I know. That's cute. No, I mean thank you. That's what I meant to say. Not I know.
I know, totally.
Are you done?
I'm done, yes.
Okay. Stand Tall by Southern Stitch Co. This is the one that the lady was asking about where she could get the pattern. This will be in our Etsy shop this week. I've done 1,259 stitches since the last video. It's on 32 count vintage country mocha. And it's done. It turned out to be a lot smaller than I thought it was going to. Of course, I changed the colors. This was originally charted in black. I did it in rum raisin. And I did not do the outside border. If you'll notice, it's got an outside border on just one side of it. I decided to leave that off. But I think it turned out cute. I really like it.
I love it. You did so much work this week, in this time
I
period.
did more than I thought I did.
Yeah.
And I still got all those charts uploaded onto Etsy for the pre-orders.
She's been a beast with those.
Yeah.
Okay. How about some haul? Mom has haul this time.
I did get haul. These are fine.
Away in a manger? I don't know. Where'd you get them from? It says right there.
Oh, it says right there.
Of course.
There you go.
I need it. How about some haul?
Okay, so for my haul, I got these nice little Lori Hope bags from Fat Quarter Shop. And the day after, 2 days after I got them, I saw that they went on sale for 50% off at Quilting Today.
Yeah.
So,
You got 2 of them?
I got 2 of them.
They're vinyl. They're really nice.
They're really heavy, yeah, and lined.
And they have the song of Away in the Manger and the sheet music for it.
I like it. So I got one for me and one for you.
Oh, really? Thank you.
I'm such a good mother.
That's so sweet of you. Oh, that's very sweet. Thank you.
I know how you like bags. You're a bag lady.
I learned from the best.
Yeah. Okay, what is next? That's haul. Did you have any haul?
I did not have haul.
I think that's all the haul I had.
Okay.
I feel like I bought something else, but I think I bought it from Heartland, so that doesn't count, does
I'm
it?
sure I bought a online pattern. That probably happened.
Okay, so plans. We are going to draw projects.
Yep, projects.
Do you want to go over market real quick?
Sure.
Or do you want to do that down here? Because I have it written there, but do you want to do it down here?
Let's do it down here.
Okay, we'll do that in shop updates, so stick around for shop updates. I didn't get many of the projects done that I drew, including the ones of yours that I drew. One of yours that I drew. So I'm just going to draw a couple of projects.
Okay.
For me. My duck head came off.
Duck head exploded.
I know the feeling.
Watch out, guys. Take cover.
All right, Jamie's going to draw a project. Draw 2 because I'm not doing good at sticking with projects. So if I have a choice of 2, I can do one of them maybe.
Sounds good. This is really just to see if she's liking the project, and then she'll just decide what she wants to do.
Basically, yeah.
So the first one is Charmed Apples. Is that a hindsight?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Yep.
And by that laugh, I'm thinking she's not going to work on it.
Challenge.
Mm. And then, hello. The second one, Soul Sister, Soul Sister.
I actually do need to work on that one.
Yeah. Are you going to get it done for her birthday?
I should. I'm making that for my sister. It says Soul Sister on it. This is a Teresa Coggett pattern. You won't be able to see it because it's small, but if you know the pattern.
We're going to show it.
We're going to show it anyway. We're going to show it.
Show.
Do you ever feel like you just need to stop the video and start over?
No, not right now. This is fantastic.
I'm making it for my sister. I'm going to take the soul off and move the sisters up.
You're going to have a soulless sister.
What?
Your sisters are going to be soulless.
My sisters want to have a soul.
Okay. I selected...
We should have filmed last night because we were on the ball last night.
Yeah. I selected 12 projects. Really, it comes down to 36 projects that I just wanted to work on some more. I split them up into small, medium, large based on their project size and what it seemed. Okay, yeah, that seems like small. So I'm going to draw one of each. Actually, Mom is going to draw one of each. Let me split these.
And are you going to work on them or not?
I'm going to have them available. That's going to be the pool I draw from.
Okay. So I don't think much is going to happen in the next 2 weeks, 3 weeks.
This is my small category.
Oh, the German Shepherd again.
That's a good timing.
Yeah.
That one will get worked on. Hello. Woman?
Child? Woman, me.
This is my medium category. There's some extras in there too, by the way.
Nope, that's the wrong song.
We
We the People.
This is one
That's a fun one. That's mostly words. You can do that.
And I'm considering a color conversion on this. So it's good to get it out, and now I can get some work on it and see what works and what doesn't work. That was medium. This is large. I think there's like 2 new starts in there just in case.
What do you want it to be?
I don't know. I'm totally
Black Bear
on board.
Country. Yes. Okay, we'll show those. You have them, right?
Yeah, I have them.
So we'll show those.
Yeah, we'll go ahead and pull those and show you where we're at with all of those. Okay.
And we're back. We pulled our projects, and we'll show you.
That is such a small piece of fabric, by the way.
I know. How many did you pull?
3.
Okay, you go first then.
Okay, so the first one I have is from Awesome Pattern Studio. Awesome Pattern Studio. This is German Shepherd Mandala, is what it's called. And I'm doing it on a 14 count. I believe the color is Steel from Fiber on a Whim.
As many times as she's pulled this chart, you would think that she didn't have 150 whips.
Right. And that's where we're at here. Ears. This is the bridge of his nose. That's his nose. And his dung. Boop.
That was really cute. Ooh, you could take that to market because you could do that in the car.
I could.
Since it's on Ada.
Yeah. Yes, ma'am.
Yes, okay. Mine is Soul Sisters by Teresa Kogut. And as I was saying, I'm going to take out the soul and just put the sisters in there because it's for my sister. And this is a small piece of fabric. This is 40 count Wood Smoke by Lakeside Linens.
And the color's not doing it justice. Can you put some white up behind it? By it? That didn't really help, unfortunately, but
it's so pretty.
It's a mauve-y brown.
Yeah. But I do want to show you this since it's for my sister.
Uh-huh.
I have a bag that we made that is the best of all my worlds.
Mm-hmm.
So it's purple. It's teddy bears. Both mine and my sister's birthstone is purple.
It's June.
It's June.
Yes.
So it lives in this bag, and it always makes me think of us.
Perfect.
Yeah.
I love that. The next one I'll be working on is We the People by Erica Michaels. I'm doing this one on a 28 count coffee tea dyed Monaco, and I'm just changing the floss to what I feel is good and works. This is the bottom right hand corner, and yes, there's very limited margin, but it is what it is, and we're just going to go with it. It's going to be fine. It's going to be fine. It's going to be fine.
You could still restart it.
I know, I could.
So I'm looking.
So what I'm struggling with is...
The next line up is even further out than that line.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Oh, you've already got it in there. Okay.
Yep. But this is the darker color, and then the rest of the words are going to be in light. A lighter color than that.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm trying to decide what I can't remember what we talked about, to be honest. But if I'm just going to wing it right now and see or play with colors. But this will be good to get it out now and just make some decisions on it.
Yeah.
And if I need to restart it, I need to restart it.
Were those called for colors? Or?
No.
Okay.
No, I definitely did not do that.
Okay. My next one is Charmed Apples by Hindsight. And I'm doing mine on 32 count Lugana Garden Path by Color and Cotton.
It's just, you turned it to read it, and people are seeing it this way.
Well, I held it up long enough this way, right? So, this is where I'm at. I'm over halfway done.
Mm-hmm.
Just slightly over halfway done. I have a green apple to do. And then LES and another tree. I got this kit used, and it has no charms in it. So I'm just bringing my trees all the way down to the line, so I don't need to put those charms in it. So much for charmed apples. I have apples.
Your apples are only apples. And then the last one I have is one I'm doing for this one right here. This is Black Bear Country by Custom Crafts. I'm doing it on a 14 count gray. I think it's a pewter.
I already have a place to hang it too.
It's been a minute since I've worked on this one. So, sorry, Mom. I started in the middle, because it was a paper pattern. And then I decided I was going to rechart it so I could have it in Pattern Keeper. And I started working up the top and then all the way to the right. And I got the top row of pages put into Pattern Keeper. And it was wonderful. And then my computer crashed. So I'm back to a paper pattern. That's okay, though. So that's where we're at. And I probably will work in the upper right-hand corner. Because that just seems like what I do. And then this is a needle minder I made with a Jabco button. So those are the projects that we are going to be working on, maybe, potentially, over the next actually it's going to be 3 weeks. We should probably talk about that. That's part of our plans. So in 2 weeks is market, and we will be at market, and we will not be able to film a Flosstube. However, we will have plenty of stuff to talk about after market. So I'm thinking the next week, the following weekend.
Yeah, so 3 weeks from now, we should be back.
Yes.
But stay tuned for a shop update coming up
Yeah.
next. In the meantime, follow us in all the places.
Mhm.
You know where we are.
And that's all linked below.
Do you have anything else that you want to say?
Just that in our shop update, we're going to go through a couple of our favorite releases that we've seen. So that's the only thing. Just stick around.
And if you do not stick around for the shop update, we would like you to leave us a comment on what are some of the favorite releases that you've seen so far.
Yeah. We just want to see what people like.
Otherwise, we'll put that question in our shop update too, if we can remember to do that.
Yes.
Okay. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you in 3 weeks.
Bye, guys.
Hi, guys. I'm Terry.
And I'm Jamie.
And we're Heartland Quilting and Stitching.
Today is Saturday, February 22nd, 2025. And we're here for a pre-market shop update.
Yay! These little piggies are going to market.
Yay! And we're going to wee all the way.
All the way home, we're going to wee.
Wee. No, it's good. Really. We're excited.
One of those days. Okay.
Yes.
Market is coming up in 2 weeks.
Yes. And what is market for those who might not be aware?
It is a
Wholesale trade show.
trade show. That was sort of what I was coming up,
Yep.
trying to come up with. Happens every year in Nashville.
Mm-hmm.
Where we go visit all the designers
Yep.
and buy stuff and bring stuff home for you guys.
Yes.
So you guys tell us what you want us to bring home for you, and we will bring it home for you.
Exactly. Or do the very best that we can.
So, in all seriousness, we do have most of the patterns set up as pre-orders. There's some we haven't set up yet. Probably won't unless we hear from you guys that you want them. Then we'll set them up. But we have already had some designers that we've passed the pre-order date. Get your pre-orders in now. This coming week, we're going to be doing most of our pre-orders.
Yes.
I think even today, we've got a couple of closing.
Yep. So designers have offered us a chance to pre-order with them. That way that they can go ahead and pull any order out there in the world. They can pull it and give it to not the designer.
Shops.
Give it to the shops when we're there. So we take orders from you guys, take those orders, and then order from the designer.
That being said, if you've missed any of the pre-order deadlines, don't worry about it.
Mm-hmm.
One, we've ordered extras of the ones that we've already closed off the pre-orders on. And two, we can always pick them up from the shops during market, because that's what it's all about.
Exactly.
So you have not missed out. Just let us know as soon as possible what you want.
Yes, exactly. And in order to let us know, first off, either go to our website or Etsy. Like Mom said, we have those already up there. We will do everything that we can to remember to combine people's orders if they have multiple orders, so you can actually save on shipping. I was going somewhere with that.
It would be best if you do have more than one order, if you would put in notes to the seller, combine my orders, or this is my second of 2 orders, or third of 3 orders, however you want to say it.
Yeah.
Combine my orders.
Yes. And if you don't see something up there that you are interested in pre-ordering, go ahead and shoot us an email at heartlandquilting@gmail.com. Again, that's in the description box below. And that way we can either get it on pre-order for you or connect with you.
Yep. Pop-up shop.
Yes.
We had our pop-up shop last weekend.
Mm-hmm.
If you watched our Flosstube, then you know how it went. If you didn't watch our Flosstube, we pretty much got snowed out. We still showed up.
Mm-hmm.
A few of you guys showed up.
So thank you for that.
Nice seeing you guys that did show up. It was nice meeting some of you that we'd never met before. And we are looking at maybe doing another one.
We are, yes. So the plan is still to hold it at Nebraska Quilt Company, which is where we held this last one. They have graciously opened up a spot on in their floor space for us to come.
We took up a little bit more than they anticipated.
And we can definitely, we'll definitely take up as much room as we're given. I always say we're liquid. We just take up whatever space that we have available to us.
Yeah, we would have spread out over the whole room if we'd have gotten it. But...
Yes. But the next one is going to coincide with the quilt retreat that they are having there, and that is in April. Most likely the dates are April 11th and 12th, but as we get closer, we'll let you know. But that's a Friday and Saturday.
Yeah, so come see us. Hopefully this is planning enough ahead for us. It's planning far out.
Yes.
So hopefully you can make it.
And that way we can give you guys some more heads up than we did the last time.
Yes. This quilt kit.
Yes.
The quilt behind us. Why don't you tell them about that?
So this is the Daisy Days block of the month that we did previously, or this last...
we're just finishing it up.
Yeah, we're just finishing up. Wow, just train gone.
We've had so much demand for it that we've decided to open up more spots and start it over, basically.
Yeah.
So if you're interested in getting in on it, you can sign up for it on our Etsy. Will you link it below?
Yes, I will have a link in the description box for the registration fee. That registration fee not obligates you, but it shows your interest in it. And what that means is we are expecting you to be in the club. So just keep that in mind. We are allocating a spot for you if you sign up for it. It will be a 10-month block of the month. And we are expecting it to start mid-April to the beginning of May. So somewhere in that 2-week period, we will be starting it.
Okay.
Yes.
What else is there?
If you have questions, let us know.
Yeah, please do let us know. Anything that we say here that's unclear, let us know.
Mm-hmm.
We are getting ready to do a sale.
Yes.
Do you want to talk about the sale? I have
Yes.
it in my eye.
We are doing a winter sale in preparation for coming back from market with new product. So it's our way of, we usually call it trim the fat sale, but we did one of those already and we're doing another one, mainly because we had intended to do a much bigger sale, but it just didn't work out. So what we have going right now is 20% off select products. Discount is automatically applied, so you should see the discounted price as you're looking at it, either on Shopify or on the website or on Etsy. If you do not see the discounted price, 2 things could be happening. It's not on sale, or you may have to go into the cart. I don't remember how the website works to see that, to be honest.
I think it does show a discount on the price, but I can't say that for sure.
Yes.
So
if you're interested in any of that, put your item in the cart just to see if there's a discount.
Okay.
And I'll check the settings too to make sure. And
so on the pre-orders, on some of the releases, I kind of wanted to talk about some of the favorites that you and I have seen so far.
Yes. One Piece, though, we didn't tell them when the sale was active.
Oh, well, you probably should do that. You're handling the sale, not me, so.
We actually have not talked about when the sale is going to end. Currently, there is
clueless.
no end date on the sale. So, I have a feeling it will end by the time we get back from market.
It probably should end before market if we're going to get them all out.
So,
To be determined.
expect it to be a 2-week sale.
Okay.
It's live. It's right now. It is right now live, whatever.
Is it on Etsy or just on...
Both.
It is both.
It will be on both by the time you see this video.
Okay. Hopefully you guys are not confused. We have no system of what's going on here. Okay.
Some of our favorite pre-orders.
Some of our... What? Some of our favorite what?
Pre-orders.
Okay.
Releases coming out at market this year.
What are yours?
So,
Jeez Louise.
There's quite a few that have caught my eye. There's some pretty ones out there and some really fun ones. But a couple that I wanted to mention, Samplers and Primitives has one. I have to look, otherwise I'm not going to remember what I'm saying. Samplers and Primitives. It is the Patriotic Bouquet and is Gorgeous.
That's really pretty. I do like that one.
Yeah, gorgeous bouquet
it's
of
hard
flowers.
to choose any of these. I like Teresa Koget's New Beginnings. It's a nice spring pattern.
Mm-hmm.
It's a bigger one, but I like that one.
The other one I also like is the collaboration between Savory Stitches and Crafty Blue Bonnet. The dedicated hero. They both have a couple hero pieces.
Yep. And Emily Call, I don't think we have any of hers, but we obviously have pre-ordered it. We're going to get them. Choose Happy is the one I like. And she shows hers, I think, in blue. But I'm going to stitch it. I'm going to do it in yellow because yellow makes me happy.
Yay!
I mean, yellow is the color of happy, right?
Right.
If you had to put a color
Sunshine.
if you had to put a color on happy, to me it would be yellow. So
Yes.
that would be mine yellow. I also like JBW's. She's got a little round songbird, spring songbird, and that's actually a kit.
Yes, yeah.
So it's probably going to be a limited edition, but it's a little blue bird in the round with the wooden thing behind it. It's really cute.
Yes.
Check it out. I love JBW. She is just a doll.
And all of these we currently have available on our Etsy and website for pre-order.
But we want you to tell us which things have caught your eye.
Yeah.
Which are some of your favorites, so we know what to look for when we go to market.
Yep.
Okay. New product.
We do have some new product. With all that, we still have some new product.
First of all, Modena is coming out with some new colors, so we have a total of 4 colors now. So the newest one is black. It says 36 count Modena, which is an even weave. I like it. I think we also have a taupe.
A light taupe.
Antique white and a white.
Correct, yeah. Yep. We did restock some of our fabrics. We got some new, not new, but we have increased our stock of fabrics. We also got trims and floss. So we've got a new fresh round of all of that too. So if you're looking for any of that, be sure to check us out.
Yes. Finally got the new Belsoir February kit from Little House Needleworks.
So this is...
Sorry.
No, go ahead.
I was just going to say that went out yesterday, 2 days ago. So if you haven't gotten your invoice...
Anyway, this is a floss pack for a club. So at this point in time, we do not have it available to the consumer. But do we have an extra spot?
We have at least 1 spot that I know of, maybe 2, but I have put it back on Etsy. So if you want to grab that spot, go in there and grab it real quick.
Look for the Belsoir Club, and we'll get you signed up for it.
And from here on out, I'm just going to let Jamie talk because I seem to be getting tongue-tied on everything I'm trying to say.
We have the new Stitching with the Housewives. This is Pansy Place of the Blooming Roots series, as well as a floss pack for it. So if you're interested in either one of those, we've got that.
Her March word swap, tulips, we have in stock.
And then she came out with an additional word swap this month called chickens.
And I can't pronounce this.
I say it as Serenita de Campagna.
Yeah, winter set of pillows, basically, is what that one is. It's going to be really hard to see it on here. Why did we stop filming from above?
Because you stopped making a stink.
I'm going to start stinking.
This one also is from Serenita de Campagna. I don't know what it says, but it's got some deer. Oh, look at it. Winter deer. That's okay.
The March Mini Village is online now.
And along with that, we have a couple more floss packs. So if you are still interested in this, we do have a couple floss packs that you can get started with. And then we had a ton of Mill Hills come in.
Go figure.
Yeah, because that's me. This first one is Pumpkin Patch. I'm sorry, it's Old Time Harvest. Buttons and beads. These are all buttons and beads kits.
We do have some frames coming in.
Oh, yeah.
They should be here next week. Yeah. So we'll get those online as soon as we get them in. Mill Hill
Specific frames, yeah.
Hummingbird.
Playful Penguins.
I feel like this was already online at one point.
It is, but
Is it a
it's...
restock?
Yep.
Okay. Seasons of Giving.
This is also a restock. Midnight Owl.
as well as this one. I'm
Nope.
actually...
That's new.
Is it? I'm working on this one,
Yep.
I thought. Yeah, okay.
So am I.
Are you?
Yep.
Okay.
And it is.
Sunflower Garden. I
Beautiful.
actually looked at it, and from the time that I looked at it to the time I held it up, I forgot.
I don't doubt that because I've done that.
Welcome to my life.
Country Store. I love the country series.
Winter Glow.
And this one, oh, Christmas Cabin. That's where I want to be.
Not me. I want to be at a beach.
Like this?
Like at a lighthouse.
And what's it actually called?
Lighthouse.
Oh, okay. I didn't know.
It's called Lighthouse, silly goose.
Mm-hmm.
Is that it?
I think so. Just looking at the table, I think that's everything. Check the description box if you're interested in the Daisy Days quilt behind us, and we can get you signed up for the block of the month.
And we do still have some shirts for sale, too, if
Yeah.
you're interested in any of our shirts. That's all.
Thanks for joining us. We appreciate you being here, and you guys have a great rest of your February, and we will see you after market.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.